Hello everyone, Soul Slinger, wore out. I'm talking to you from my new location. This is like the fourth video I've made. Because I talk too long because I don't know what I'm doing and I'm just rambling trying to figure things out. But I left last night and you can see there's my cot right there. I still gotta set it up. I'm laying on all my bedding, my coats here. I'll show you what it looks like outside. It's the woods now. I'm still like I'm like a mile, less than a mile from the beach. So my options are, if there's still an opening, I can call the Ark and see if there's an opening. They're probably full up. But Mike and Liz Bennett have done a wonderful thing for Christ Jesus on this beach. They're wonderful people. And they do great things for people who are homeless and who they have the Pour, P-O-U-R. It's a coffee shop, and behind it's the Ark Church. And the Pour has the best cinnamon rolls I've ever had in my life. It's wonderful. Nice place. I could study a lot there. I could shower every day. Man, I've had people. So when I was moving everything, I just grabbed everything, tarped it up, I grabbed everything, pulled it to the side of the road, and back up. I waited till dark, so I organized everything, packed it all up, right? And when dark came, boom, I just pulled it all, tarped it, and started chucking it back and forth on my bike. And then it took, the sun was coming up when I finally got down. By the time I went to sleep, it was after 6 in the morning, I think. We're pretty close to it. And I need to brush my teeth bad. Really, really bad. I didn't brush my teeth last night. And I've got only just a swig of water left. As soon as I put up the tent and zipped it up the front, I didn't see it coming. It started raining. Thank the Lord. Because I decided, I was like, I'm going to make sure I put up that tent before I go anywhere. Thank God I did. Because I was really just, it sounds like a, easy thing, right? Put up your tent, but I was really kind of beside myself because on my final run back to the camp, my old camp, I ran over this wire contraption. It had burlap on it. Looked like I don't know what it was, but it was all broken wires, and it caught up into my spokes and pulled around and ripped all the gears off my back tire, and I had to flip my bike over on the side of the road. Quick release tires, thank God, able to take them off quick. So I get the chain wrapped around so I can push it. It completely devastated my bike. Now I gotta push that big bike, big beautiful bike. Thank the Lord for it. Amen. But I've got to push it now to the trolley stop to ride that several miles over to the beach bicycle shop. And then I'm gonna have to pay Everett extra money. He's worth it. I should do a video with Everett, man. He's a cantankerous bike guy. And he's the bicycle dude on the beach. He fixes everybody's bikes, and he's been doing it a long time. I have to go take care of him, but I only got $125 left in my pocket. I don't even know if that'll buy the equipment on that bike. So I have to wheel and deal and negotiate with Everett. Payday's not till Friday. I stink too, and my storage is 2 miles to the east, There's there's two grocery stores, one really expensive, one moderately expensive, a mile to my west. Also, about less than 2 miles to my west is it's a lake. It's a big, giant saltwater like sand dune lake. There's a lot of redfish and stuff down there. You got docks and things where you can fish around there. And I think I might be able to fish. And I can cook out here. I couldn't cook at my other place, but I can cook out here. But the thing is, my bike is tore up now. Which makes, the more I do this independently, the further I get away from the ocean. If I go to the Pour, which is the coffee shop, behind the Pour is the Ark. If I go there, the ocean is right there. You can like literally walk to the corner of the Ark Church and peek over and you kind of see it. You can jump because there's a hill. It's right there, probably 200 yards or something. If you consider the beach and everything. 2 or 3. Anyway, I love the beach. I love people. I just don't know that I love to be living with 8 people in the same room. That's how it is there. 8 people in the same room. I don't know. It's a great place, but I gotta figure something out because I'm in a situation now, y'all. I would appreciate your comments and, whatever you got to say about it. Because I'm tired. It's getting dark. It's raining. It's big old rain. If I go get water, I gotta go through all this rain. A year ago, I couldn't walk. They didn't do anything for me. They that's the other thing I've got to do. I've got to today file my docketing statement with the 1st District Court of Appeals for my discrimination against disability case against my former company. I also have a workers' comp case. I'm representing myself in the 1st District Court of Appeals. Gone through I've learned a lot, y'all. I've learned a lot about the law and people, about the Lord and myself. It's been a very interesting experience fighting for myself in court. I've wanted to give up many times because it's hard to fight for myself, and people have told me to keep fighting. So it's really the only reason I'm still fighting, because people told me to keep going after they heard what they did, So, in the end, if I won a case, when I first started this court case, it was all about, I'm right, you're wrong. Now I don't care, man. I've done so much wrong in my life. I don't care. But what I do need is help, and you got some choices there, and they have eternal consequences. And these rich people that had this business that I work for should pay for the injury I acquired doing what they told me to do. I shouldn't have to be on food stamps like I am. I shouldn't have to be supported by all these other people. I was working, there's law, there's provisions, there's money for it, etc., right? All those things I think about when I go fight in court. I've gone up against several judges, and I think 10 attorneys now. Been in the district. Now I'm in the 1st District Court of Appeals. I've gone through the Division of Administrative Hearings and Office of Judges, compensation claims. I've had to deal with the eviction court, representing myself there. I've had to represent myself against the Department of Labor and discrimination cases there. Legit things, things that But it feels like I'm in a, and now I've got, you know, 2 other cases where I'm, you know, got hit by other vehicles. It's like, man, I am just, you can fill this tent with all the legal stuff I'm doing right now. And I still pay attention to all the politics. I'm gonna do a video check. I don't know how long. It's 10 minutes, so I know y'all got, you know, well, it's Friday night. Well, you gonna have fish? Everybody have, no, it's Saturday. Saturday, that's right. Oh, it's Saturday, so man, it's fried chicken Sunday, right? Saturday, is that spaghetti night or spaghetti Thursday night? When was spaghetti night in your family? See, a lot of families will have a fish night, usually on Friday nights, and then fried chicken is usually Sunday. That's just the way I've always known it to be down in the South, especially when I was a kid growing up. And at least one night a week we would have spaghetti and we would have meatloaf. And for me as a kid, I didn't like it at all, but we had liver, it seemed like at least once a week, man. Oh, it's horrible. And cow's tongue, oh. Man, my mom would buy that dog food and make us eat that. That's what that stuff is. You feed your dogs with that stuff. Man, you don't feed people with that. Ugh. I mean, dogs gotta eat too, you know. Don't give them corn. You go down and buy your dog Alpo and stuff. You're putting in all kinds of, what is that pellet thing that just, your dog was made to eat meat. It's a carnivore, you know. Give your dog some meat. It's good for them. It's really good for your dog. Give your dog meat. You go get the junky stuff. Don't make, you know, soup out of it and stuff. Feed it to your dogs. So anyway, I just eat out of a can. I'm going to go down here to Publix and see it. Now that I'm out here in these woods, I mean, I've got my bicycle expense. I don't know how it's all going to work out, but maybe it's time for fasting, right? Fasting and prayer. Maybe I should be fasting. But now I think about a stove, you know, a camp stove. And all that requires me biking it out here on my bicycle. Because they don't run the trolley to the west side anymore on Panama City Beach. But they do run it within 2 miles. Which is a $35 trolley pass with all that running around to get all the equipment, because, you know, I can only have so much on the back of a bicycle, you know, if you think about it. So, weight can't be too heavy. When you run over rocks, you start blowing inner tubes. Anyway, that's it, y'all. Crashed here. I've got to move this tent somewhere here tomorrow. They have drones out here and stuff. We've got to be a little bit more concealed. I'm out in the open. I'm blocked from the road. I came in here with that knife, and I can't remember if it was it was a different video. My duck board knife that I've had for quite a while. Used that and some hand shears that I found back at my other camp, and my DeWalt hammer to carve a trail. Yeah, other tools would have, you know, that took a long time to do that. Other tools would have taken just a couple of minutes, you know. This took some hours to clear out a good path. Well, those tools cost money, and they're heavy, and they're not around at, you know, 2 o'clock in the morning when you got to flee camp. So what do you have? You use what you have. That knife has been a good knife for me. It's fallen out though. I don't like that. It has fallen out of that sheath. It's not a durable, reliable sheath and holder. It's dangerous in that respect. But as far as it was a tool, is there better knives? Absolutely, there's better knives. Okay. Better knives with the price tag. It was just what I had. Same way with all that stuff. It's just what I had. But I gotta leave the medical marijuana alone. Is a little bit more. You know, I've used it in the past for these injuries And instead of painkillers, it's been good for that. Instead of medical marijuana, instead of drinking, instead of painkillers, I use medical marijuana. God made it. The Lord made marijuana. He made it. It's His. And it's good. It's just what you do on it. Y'all judge me or whatever for it. Hey, take it up with the Lord on Judgment Day. Show it to me in the Bible. I'll go along with you, man. It's not what it goes in you. It's what comes out that defiles the man. Don't start twisting it, thinking drugs and stuff. And you can start doing any kind of drugs. No, marijuana is not a drug. It's a plant. People classify it as a drug, but it's a plant. Adderall is a drug. Alcohol is a drug. Oxycodone, Xanax, ephedrine, those are drugs. Caffeine, caffeine comes from a bean. It's just, anything you pass water over it, boil it, or eat it, or smoke it right out, you don't have to process it. It's just natural. All right. It's between you and the Lord. Do you have faith for it or not? But I can do better. And that's what I want to do. I just want to do better every day. And I think I can do. Am I doing the best I can? Well, to me, I think so, because I'm doing good now. When I say I'm doing good things, y'all. I'm poor. No mistake that. I live in abject poverty. Abject poverty. But it's better to receive than to get. I'd rather receive things than to get money. Because when I receive things, I interact with people and I make memories. And I look around and people have given me things. I've received things from people. They've helped me along the way. And I think about them when I look at all this stuff, and I have to pray for people and forgive them and ask for forgiveness and love people. So yeah, I'm doing good, y'all. I'm doing good. And financially, I'm devastated. And my body hurts. But I am doing good. I used to do bad. See? But now I do good. I like it that way. I love it that way. It's better this way. Okay, y'all. I've talked enough. I appreciate you listening. This is a very trying time for me. My bike. I'm in a new location. I have to walk everywhere. It's raining. It's cold. Out of water. The Soul Slinger signing out.